Parenting is hard enough. You throw a chronic illness or two in, and you're talking about it feels like a near impossible feat. So I want to talk about how to show up as that parent that is the fun parent, the parent that is joy, even when maybe things have not been feeling the best in your own body. So welcome back. I'm Virginia. I'm a licensed mental health therapist who was recently diagnosed with two autoimmune disorders. And if you've not been on my channel before, I go over everything talking about coping skills, life, love, and trying to navigate illness and still being able to find you and find what works for you. So today I really wanted to kind of jump into something that came up for me this morning, just in terms of like, okay, I'm getting ready to have some fun with my family. I'm gonna enjoy summertime, enjoy fun in the sun, and so I'm actually just waiting for them to come to the car. They're getting themselves together, and I was like, you know what? This is something that we don't always get to do. We used to do a lot more of when I felt better, when I wasn't ill, was not diagnosed with mental illness. Goodness, whew, goodness, y'all diagnosed with chronic illness in terms of just autoimmune disorders. And so I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about how we can find us, how we can find out joy and just live life. So this morning, I'd already had this plan on our calendar, just in terms of this is going to be a day in the sun. I'm in Northwest Florida, so y'all, we have to get out early, or else it's just going to be unbearable heat for the rest of the day. So part of my process, just in terms of getting ready for today with my kids, is number one, I'm just being really intentional about it. This day made my schedule. And so I want to ask you that of just taking some time to look at your calendar, find out what your calendar is dedicated to. On my calendar, you will see a lot of appointments for doctors or tests or, you know, something else I have to keep up with, some sort of treatment or whatever. So a lot of my calendar is dedicated to my health. And I'm being real honest, that's not really fun. That's not fun. And that's not how I want to show up in my relationships with my kids, with my husband. I don't want to be the sick one. I don't want to be the sick one. I want to be the fun wife. I want to be the hot, sexy, cute wife. Like, that's where I'm at. That's where I want to live. Do I always feel that way? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, but today's another green zone day for me. And if you're like, what are you talking about, green zone? I'm going to hopefully remind myself to put in the description box below a video that I did on like green zone health, yellow zone health, so that you kind of have an idea. You're able to follow me a little bit here. But in terms of the spoon theory, which if you're not familiar with that, please let me know. I'll try to remember to put that in the description box below. But I want to take a look at the energy that I have. I want to take a look at the flare that I'm experiencing and plan my day and my life around that. And so I'm having a green zone day. I'm feeling really good. My energy's great. Like my patience is there. Like all the things are just happening. And so we're just going to enjoy some time at the beach together. We're going out early, which is important for me. I don't want to be there when there's tons of people climbing on top of each other. I'm neurospicy. My kids are neurospicy. That is just too much for my nervous system. So, well, we've got everything pretty much planned. We packed our bags. My kids are teens, so they're old enough to pretty much pack their own bags. My bag is packed for beach day. And so, how am I planning on addressing this? Number one, I'm just planning on containing all the other foolishness that is not necessary. And so when I mean not necessary, I mean laundry, I mean dishes, I mean any sorts of chores around the house. It is not necessary for today. Today is about making some good memories. Today is about enjoying each other and our time and this beautiful world that we're in. I want to go enjoy and get some. So while it's cool enough to do so, and so that's the first part for me is just really trying to leave everything else here. I work for myself, so there's always work that I could be doing. And it's like, you know what? Sometimes you got to close the laptop, move the to-do list to the side and say, this is family time. And so I hold family time very sacred. And so and I want my kids to be able to do that too. So it made my calendar be intentional. Number two, the other thing that I think is really helpful and contain. So that's number three. So make it to your calendar, contain the rest of the foolishness someplace else. You'll get back to it. It'll always be there. Number three, just be there. Just be there. And so one of the things that helps me be really present is I love, love, love hearing my kids just laugh. It is so good to my soul to hear them laugh, to hear them play. It always just it's hard to describe it if you've never experienced it before. The best way I can describe it, it's like a lovely dessert that is sweet, but not overly sweet. And there's little surprises in it. And it's just satisfying and it's delightful and it's surprising. Even though maybe you've already had the dessert before, it's still just so lovely. So be present. And so I love listening to my kids' laughter. That's something that helps me be present. Another thing that helps me be present is just listening to the sound of the water, feeling the sand beneath me, really just engaging in my five senses. I'm a snack girl. I will bring some snacks to the beach in a heartbeat. So I've got my good snacks. I've got some music. Should the girls want to listen to some music, and I've got a couple books playing for my husband because he's a napper at the beach. He's maybe we'll be a little engaged with the kids, but my man works hard. I want him to rest. And so we're just going to take some time to just enjoy each other. This video is going to be extra short because I want to get out there. I have no idea when they're getting ready to pop in. But if you've not subscribed to my channel, I do ask that you would take some time to do that. My name is Virginia. I'm a licensed mental health therapist. And I really, really hope that you do something lovely for yourself today. And also just something that's good for those that are in your life and you're connected to. Till next time. Bye.